close to popping the projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet, this sugar, one man army, but dig deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, them are not the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Never stop the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, bit this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Don't jump off the line and see the flyer field. Rewrite your history, I'm this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, is it to get rich or dead? Trying, this ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze I won't, I can't lose, ready, rest or a bed. Do what you can to do, make it next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah.
Except for generic drugs, you only have a $15 copay. Okay? So that one is $36.
Are you ready for some football? Ladies and gentlemen. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory.
قدام سيري عشان الناس ما
Y'all can't get close. other brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side, where they try, keep a different vibe. Bitch, you down the ride, never try. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's.
You mean, damn, I'm sitting rolling.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few, can't match this attitude. Please, I move like the wind, can catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We see W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask, naturally I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me, we ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go. Like 20! Tight down. There you go. 21. Check. Brenda. Check it out. Hey! High 7.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
Quick.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here we go.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Lock! Hey, box truck. 0, Mike 3. Let's go. Mike 3.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Wishnowski to punt this one away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 31, Jones. And he will find his man on the outside. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. A first down carry for Barkley. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Jones into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Garoppolo. Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught.
Fucking dumbass, Al. So fucking dumb.
That one good for 37 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Hey, gun.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Garoppolo gives to Breida.
It's bullshit ass fucking game.
His way into the end zone for a touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
Oh, Saquon, who the fuck are you blocking?
Call it a 1-yard gain
Jesus.
up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's at the 40.
Shit.
The 20, 10, touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Rosas good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Check, check, check. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist, twist, twist. Under 10, under 10, 10. Hey, left,
On first down, here's Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
11. I got this. Come on, come get some. Come get some. Come on, come get some. He don't want it.
He's gonna throw it to Kittle.
Throwing on second down. Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Watch the right. Tight end right. That ball, fellas. Here we go. Shoot. Watch the shoot. He's coming. 65.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Yeah, Dev. Yeah, Dev.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive
Oh,
strategy.
shit.
On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Okay, D. Talk to me, D.
20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 14-7. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now it's Breida.
Fuck you, mean bitch. That's a fucking
He's going to be
guy.
met at the line of scrimmage.
You doing shit this game.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
What the fuck? Jeez.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down.
Yep.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Garoppolo now. Open man is Pettis.
fuck.
It's complete.
Does he throw a fucking
And they're going to get
lucky
this
ass? He
beyond
threw a
the
fucking
40
cross
before
screen.
he's taken down. 30
Lucky
yards
ass play.
there. And, of course, the first down as well. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
11.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Here we go. 180! Hey, Delta! 2!
Breida, he'll try the right side.
Ain't going nowhere
After
this
being
game, boy.
stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And an alley to run. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Come on, cover 9 or cover 2 every play. Shit isn't gonna change.
Let's go! 70, Indy! Hey, Orbit!
We gotta step it up.
Hey, watch this! Go!
From the 31, Jones, complete. Smith has it. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Throwing, Jones. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there and it's 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now Jones. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
Coming after you. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
What we got? Mike, let's go.
to throw. Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll start on the ground with Breeden. And the running lane's
Come on,
non-existent
bitch, you ain't
in this
going nowhere.
first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
21.
In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo.
That shit ain't right. Holy
He's good
fuck.
and he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They'll wind up getting
Yeah,
10
wrong
back as that
defense.
sets him up for 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Check 9. 2. 11. Hey, come on.
I'm the fucking best. I'm the fucking best.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Another example right there how this defense really is
So damn
winning the
predictable with
game
a snap count.
attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put... And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
That slinger shit is fucking broken.
Quickly here for 6 points.
You should not be allowed to fucking do that.
Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Everybody in the game fucking throws like Aaron Rodgers.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few
Bitch, you're
times
fucking
on offense, get a
terrible.
couple of first downs.
Get his ass out the game.
Yeah, just
0.9 yards to carry.
That's what they're looking for here.
0.9 yards to carry. So, little bitch, you can't run on me if you wanted to. Jesus, what you gonna do? Game's over now. He doesn't have his glue.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And some room to work.
Can't fuck with you, dude.
Score! Touchdown! Giants! make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks.
See it, bum.
I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best.
Bad defense on my part.
Taking care of the ball is paramount.
It's on me.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Like Grant is so fucking good.
Sort of a second quarter to forget for him now.
He's so fucking
in this
good.
frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And for the third
No
time
way.
in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
You lucky motherfucker, I got fucking cut block.
18 yards, first down Niners. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Check 3. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Flag. Check 31.
Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, Charlie.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's going to go for a big play. That's caught at the 25. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Like 10. 13. 13. Hey, Haywood.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Flush to his right.
Oh, Julian.
1 second left to go. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and now it's 3rd down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Gold is good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go. 10 logo. I got it. 80 weapon. Get it ready.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. But a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Hey, Echo.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jones. And
Come
this one
on,
incomplete.
man.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Let's go.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Jones now on 1st down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end, and he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. In for the score. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Hey, we gotta get this stop here. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Mike 10 on here, guys. Mike 10, you ain't going nowhere.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo, 11 of 16 through the air. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Hey, exit.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
It's just me and you. Smooth. Mike 10, Mike 10. 65, 65.
Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a third and long.
Yeah, Dev.
Third down throw.
That's how you hit, boy.
The target incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Tiny's on Ringo. Tiny's on Ringo. 12, fellas, here we go. Check, check. Mike 10. Mike 10. Hey, Delta. We own them. 10's the mic. 10's the mic.
Here we go on fourth down with Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And
Are you kidding me?
Be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
Set. 18 Gators. 54. Come on. You better bring it. Get it.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Ready? 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming at you. Lee Griffin.
On second and inches, Jones.
Dude, I'm so stupid. I should have. I'm so dumb.
The intended
I'm so
target,
dumb.
Saquon Barkley, and it's third
Damn,
down.
I'm so fucking dumb.
Great
I
coverage
knew
there
he was
all
gonna come
around.
down.
They
I
didn't
still
have many
threw it.
options to throw
I
the
touchdown
football.
to Terry.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches.
It's our time. Hey, Zoo. Now. Mike 54. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go.
Back to throw. Jones. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run once more with McKinnon. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
We'll play you about that stretch. Positioning, there wasn't really a play.
To run the football in that situation, I think that goes back to their practice.
I did this play a lot. I did square a lot.
And in previous games that led them to
But
believe that even
it was
in a
just more
long-distance
positioning.
situation, they can still run the football and gain enough.
Now he doesn't have Burrito, so anything works.
On third down.
11.
Spread everybody. Play the middle with my linebacker.
former Purdue Boilermaker, Team Mostert. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they put faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run. He just lost track, and it cost him.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
I'm coming after you. Check. Crunch. 11, man.
2nd down, McKinnon. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here we go. 180. Spot. No. Watch twin.
Yeah.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will.
Okay,
and that is not good.
I'll be done in a second. I turned my phone off, too. I just turned my phone off.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Mike 10. Two. Hey, Alpha.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. It's a room to maneuver. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Let's go.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional.
Here we go.
They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. Let's go one more. One Omaha. Bud. Watch the slant. They've got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Let's go, Heavy. 21. Bravo. Give me some.
2nd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Rosas now to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take
Because it's an RPO, that's why this run is so good, that the zone guys don't move. So by the time the handoff is and the time they react, they're too late. That's why the run is so good. And guys and players in the same team, awful angles. They don't know how to take angles right. It's angles and reaction time. That's why it's so good.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you
Just
love
fucking
getting the ball early, so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go. Stick! Stick! Like 20! Check nickel, nickel, nickel! Watch out, watch out. Go ahead, go ahead.
They'll keep it on the ground. Means. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
11.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. James has got it. Complete. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And down inside the 15 he goes. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Hey, Haywood!
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. D. Ford able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now Saquon Barkley. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The Giants on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. On 4th down, Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. From 3 yards out, as his guys continue to pour it on. Rosas good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Danny, you can sim on here whenever you're done then. Whenever I'm done, can you sim over here, Danny? Whenever I'm done, can you sim over here?
Ready to get this next drive started.
I got a dip.
At the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is number 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Bro, how the
And
fuck
now they can't even get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
He's slamming him. I'm gonna bait it. That's what I'm gonna try.
Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be
that is not what I told you to do. Absolutely not what I told you to do.
And that will be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking...
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I just threw a back shoulder, Danny. I just threw a back shoulder fade.
Swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
He knew all my stuff. I was ahead of him. Every play I did was something he wouldn't expect. I had an easy play.
Ready to get this next drive started. The offense at the line.
This game's a lot.
First down. Means.
The longest one on game.
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sideline.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
What a fucking dumbass. That's like his 7th delay.
And that'll set him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further.
They lost by 35 last night to Millen Hershey. But they didn't have one of their best players, 6'7", big guy. Millen Hershey's really good, yeah.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got it.
What?
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see.
Thought I played really well.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
Yeah. Yeah. What, the alley-oop?
So from the 36
yeah, because he's weird. Like, the one Ben threw he says is too high. The one I threw he said he was too low.
Throwing Jones. And he's gonna
I don't remember. Something stupid.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants.
Who's his?
Here as we welcome you back.
Yeah, you'll like mine on Friday.
Look to salt this one away. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
Holy
First
shit.
down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Rosas to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Ready to get this next drive started. The New York offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here again just to take into next week?
Sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost, it was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On 3rd down, Means. And they get this to the 23, but that'll be well sure they